Hello, guys. I hope you had a great weekend. So, now time to look at the market outlook for the coming week of Feb 14th till Feb 18th. So, there are a few drivers which we need to discuss in the market, and there are a few key drivers which might lead the market and its trend in the coming days. So, firstly, we have our domestic inflation numbers which are coming out tomorrow. So, the domestic wholesale and consumer price inflation numbers are going to come out tomorrow. So, that is the first key driver we need to look at. Then the most important one to look at is the geopolitical tensions in between Russia and Ukraine. So President Biden has recently come out and said that the Russian forces could invade Ukraine at any time now. So the tension had simmered down and market had respectfully given a good bounce, but then those tensions have escalated now. So that is a key factor which we need to keep an eye on for the coming week. And because of that, we saw the crude oil prices jumping up 3% on Friday. Then there are inflation fears in US as well. So US announced inflation numbers which were highest in the last 4 decades. So what this might lead to is Fed increasing rates at a faster pace, and if that happens, that is not positive for the markets, which are the equity markets. So we need to keep an eye on the inflation numbers in US as well, how the inflation numbers are going to impact the different stocks and the different indexes in US. Then the other key factor to look at is the minutes of meeting are going to be coming out and released on Thursday. So the Fed meeting which just happened, the minutes of that meeting are going to be announced. So people will go in depth and read what's happened, and then the market could react based on that. And all eyes are on Fed now because inflation is at a higher level and there is so much uncertainty because of the geopolitical tensions. So there is a lot of fear in the market, I would say, right now. But as investors, as I have been telling you, keep adding good stocks in your portfolio. It's fine if the market falls more, you buy more, but keep on accumulating stocks which you wanted to add in your portfolio. These are opportunities which are really good for you as investors. So keep an eye, and before that, let's discuss the levels in the market which you should be eyeing. We're going to discuss the levels of Bank Nifty and Nifty for the coming week. Where is the support and where is the resistance? Let's go and let's look at that. So right now we are going to analyze our data and whatever we need to look at. So the levels which we are looking at here is firstly on Nifty. So this is the Nifty chart and we are going to analyze the levels which I am eyeing on Nifty. So for me, the important level in Nifty is this area of 17,300. This is the first support which I am looking at. If we don't hold this area, then I am seeing a fall in the market towards the level of 17,100 to 17,000. So for me, the most important first area will be this area of 17,100, 17,300, and after that, if that breaks, then we are at 17,100 to 17,000 levels. So this area is also a support. So first support will come at 17,300, and then after that the next support level is around 17,100. Talking about the resistance, there are a few resistance in the market, and for that I would like to see the chart on Nifty short term. First resistance which I think will come at is around 17,500 level. So this area is the first resistance level, and after that, if we see this gap area, the gap down opening which happened day before that area, this area could be a resistance. So when the market approaches into this area, I think we will face some resistance and there will be some selling coming from these levels. So the first resistance is 17,600 at 17,500, and after that this resistance come around 17,600, 17,650 levels. So this is the nifty level which we are looking at. Then after that, if I tell you the next thing, the next chart to look at is Bank Nifty. Firstly, glad to tell you that the last time we tracked Bank Nifty long term, there was a last week, there was a lot of selling which was coming in the market, but the area which I was looking at in Bank Nifty was this support area of this trend line, and we got a quick sharp bounce, and then I turned buy on dips. So always whenever I saw in the market that there was a dip, I bought that dip and I played that till 39,000 levels, because then I thought that the market has given a good upside and there is a possibility that we might see a downward movement. And on Friday, because of news, you could say, inflation data and all of that, but the market did come down, and because of that there is a resistance around 38,800 is the first resistance area for Bank Nifty, and then after that the next resistance area comes around 39,200. So 38,800 is the first resistance. Then if we go above that, then that the levels we could be looking at is 39,200. And the support area, let's go in the lower time frame chart. Same thing, there is a gap area. The 9th Feb morning opening, there was a gap up opening, so that area from 38,200 to 38,000, that is a support area. So the first area which could be the support is 38,200 to 38,000. And if we have to hold, like if we give a flat market, then there is a possibility that there will be a bounce from here only. So from this area there will be a bounce, that is a possibility, 38,300 levels. But if we break that, then 38,000 is the next support area which I am looking at. So tomorrow's opening is important to see where we are opening. If we open with a gap down, then the gap down area, so if we open anywhere around this area, then the support will come around 38,200 or 38,000. So let's wait and see where the market opens, but 38,000 looks like a good support for now, and we will keep an eye. So all in all, the date we have discussed. So for me, first thing is there is a possibility that the market is sell on rise. So I would prefer a rise in the market, and I would like to sell that rise in the market. This is because of the uncertainty which is there in the market. So uncertainty market doesn't like, and that is why I think the market could be a sell on rise. And US markets close near the day's low, which is not a good sign. Dow futures closed below 38,000, which is not a good sign. So 38,000 could be a resistance in Dow Jones index of US market. So there is a possibility that the market might be sell on rise for the coming days. We will keep an eye on the levels which we have discussed here. And let's go and let's wrap up this video. Hello guys, so as discussed, keep an eye on the levels we've discussed in the analysis. They are going to help you a lot. Keep an eye on the levels which are coming, and look at the support and the resistance and act accordingly. There is so much uncertainty in the market, so keep an eye on what is happening around the world. The world markets are, I think, going to lead the Indian markets here. We are going to follow the world market. So whatever happens in US markets, that is a possibility that we will follow the US markets and its trend. So uncertainty is there. For me personally, I am looking at sell on rise market. So keep an eye on that and Yes, guys, if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, then do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button on this video. Thanks for sharing the love, and bye bye and take care.